Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Well, thank
Nice.
you for taking time to chat with me today. I appreciate it.
Of course.
So what initially got you into creating music?
Oh, wow. Creating music. I grew up in a musical household, so it was one of those things that was kind of it was just there. For a lot of
Yeah.
people, I think it's not something that's just there. And I think I always just loved music, naturally just gravitated towards instruments and the things around the house and trying to, my grandma had drum machines and beat beat things back in the day. So I grew up in her house. So it was like she had a closet that had all the weird tech things in there. And she had a drum machine and a camera, like a video camera. And both those things, this was like, oh yeah. It was like I'm gonna make some stop motion animation cartoons with my Ninja Turtles, and then I'm gonna make some drum patterns on this beat machine. And that was like that's how I kind of grew up. So it was a natural thing, I think, to get into what I do, basically. Yeah,
I love that. So I mean kind of started your love for music and directing right there.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
I
Hmm.
love that. Yeah, you kind of did grow up in like a musical family. Do you think that helped inspire your journey?
Absolutely. I think there's something to be said for seeing things that are possible when you're a kid. You see that this is something that if you put your mind to it, you could achieve it. It's not
Yeah.
something that's so science fiction, it's so far-fetched, and you don't know anyone who's ever done it. You see examples in your life and you see the work and the effort that goes into being a great musician or a great artist or whatever. And I think you learn about the discipline and then you say, okay, I see myself there. I can do this. And you try for it.
I love that. Yeah. No, I think it's beautiful that you had just incredible people to be able to look up to in this industry and you got to see the work and what goes into it because so many people they think they want to but they don't like you said they don't see that they don't have those examples so it's harder for them
Yeah.
to know what goes into it.
Yeah. People don't realize that there's, for every moment that you see on Instagram of someone doing something amazing and incredible, you don't see the hours that it took
Yeah.
to build those moments. You just see the end result. And I think that's unfortunately the part of the issue with where we're at with the arts and culture and stuff. It's like uh, everything is just, I don't know. I There's not as much love for the process anymore. I think
Yeah.
people just want the rewards instead of
Yeah.
the doing the work.
I agree. I think social media has very much put us into wanting instant gratification for what we do and not having to
Yeah,
put the time and the work and get the
yeah. It's just
no's that come with it before the yeses.
right, right. Yeah, yeah,
With that said, you've built some incredible worlds on albums like Cosmogramma, You're Dead. Does creating for film feel more limiting, or is there like something special about getting to create something that also goes with a project like that?
that
Like
is a great
Flying,
question.
like the
That is
Furious.
that is a great question. Um, I think there is something to be said for yes. I thought in my mind, I was like, yeah, making movie music is definitely going to be, you get to do anything, you get to do everything, but you don't. You actually have to serve the image, you have to serve the movie, you have to
Yeah.
serve the scene. And I think it is limiting in a certain way, but I think it's more rewarding at the end of the day because you have a visual to go with the music. And it's like, it feels like there's like all the artistic elements are molded together around this music
Yeah.
too. So it's a it's a trade-off, but I do love finishing the music for a film or something or a film project and then just getting to do anything else after because there's no visual that tells me what it's supposed to be. I can create any. musical thing that I
Yeah.
imagine. So yeah, I think, but I also love limitations. I love rules. I love setting some foundational rules on projects because when you have every sound imaginable and every possibility, it becomes daunting. And it's nice to just be like
Right.
narrow your focus a little bit into a sound or a vibe.
Right. So, how collaborative was the process with the filmmakers behind The Furious? Did you get a little bit of a creative freedom with the theme, or did they have a very specific vision that you helped bring to life?
They kind of just let me roll. They gave me an early cut of the film and just like, how do I think I understood what everyone wanted. I think they just wanted to have a big, something that felt like explosive, like the movie.
Yeah,
So I wanted to bring that energy with them.
I love that. No, I definitely think you feel the film in your
Yeah.
song, like for sure. You can picture it all. You're like, yep, there's the martial arts. It's
Yeah.
happening right
Yeah,
now.
totally. Yeah. Definitely wanted to make something that felt that way. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of layers to a lot of your music. Are there any hidden details in this new track that listeners might not catch the first time they listen?
That's a really that's a really good one because I usually do sneak some stuff in there. I usually sneak a little inside jokes in there. Um, I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one.
Ooh, okay. All right, I'm
I'll
gonna go
keep
listen
that
a
one. I'm
third
gonna keep that
time,
one to myself.
fourth
Yeah.
time.
I'm gonna keep that one to myself. Yeah.
Okay. And you gotta listen to find out,
Maybe you'll
guys.
find it. Yeah.
You've done a lot of incredible collaborations throughout your career. Is there an artist you'd still love the opportunity to collaborate with?
I mean, David Lynch. We've worked together, but I would love to have done something in his universe. Something in his film world. I would have loved to contribute to something in that way. Um, Someone alive. I really want to work with Stevie Wonder. I really want to do something with him.
That could be incredible.
Yeah, I think so. I think we could do something really cool. Me, him, Thundercat, and like a couple of my other musician
Yeah,
friends. I think we could do some really cool stuff together.
I think so. I think that could be very cool.
I'm gonna try and manifest that this year. I keep thinking about it, so I'm gonna put the feelers out there when I get off this
Gonna
call.
happen. We're putting it out there. I'll put it out there too. Stevie Wonder, it's gonna happen. I already know.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Why not?
So you've worked in a lot of different genres as well, anime, horror, sci-fi, action now, experimental. Is there still a genre that feels unexplored for you? I'm so sorry, my kitten is going crazy.
No, bring the kitten out.
Come here.
Let's see this kid.
Hey, hi.
Oh, wow, she is a baby, adorable.
She
How
is
old
five
is
weeks
that
old
thing?
today.
Oh, adorable.
She's a bottle baby, so she gets a little cranky when it's time to eat.
I know the feeling. I'm
Yeah.
about to be there myself. Um, no, well, um, you asked me a question before the kitty
Yes.
came.
A genre that still feels a little
Oh,
unexplored for you.
genre? I really I do want to do something, a project for children. I do want to do something for putting little children to sleep and putting little pets to sleep, little kittens.
Yeah,
Yeah. I want a
that would be really cool.
yeah, kitten lullaby music.
There we
That's the
go.
genre
I
I'm
will
next
invest.
up for. Yeah. There's market for it. I know it.
For sure. What would be the best piece of advice you could give to musicians or directors that are scared to take that first big step into their career?
Well, I think the obvious thing is just to do it, just to get over your fears and just do it and fail. get over it, fail, get back up, do it again, fail, get back up, do it again. Maybe you win, then do it again, and hopefully you get it right. But after a few fails, maybe not do it again,
True.
but fail a few times.
Yeah,
Fail a few times. After a few fails, like you might want to read the room a bit. Um, but honestly, though, I think the biggest piece of advice I can give to musicians is to just keep growing in your craft and keep growing on your instrument. Like if it's Ableton, that's your thing, keep growing on Ableton. If it's Logic or if it's a guitar or saxophone, trombone, drums, whatever it is, just keep growing on your instrument and just keep finding a reason to be curious and passionate about what you're doing because
I love that.
it's hard.
It is. It takes work. It takes work.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time. And everybody, Mudhole comes out on June 3rd, and The Furious
Hey,
releases in theater on June 12th. Make sure you check them
yeah,
both out, and we will see you guys next time.
hell yeah. All right, take
All right.
care.
Thank you so much.
You too.